here in Greeley at the Greeley Ice House, where your Highland Hills Midget White team is going up against the Greeley Midget team. It's a team we're pretty familiar with. Played against the same bunch of kids the last couple of years. Played them once during tiering. We tied. I think that's the only time we played them so far this year. I could be wrong. The whole year kind of blends together. Looks like we have the majority of our team. Although it does look like we're short. I know we're missing Maddox. Andrew is not here today. I believe maybe it was Ian that we're also missing. We'll get started. Noah on the face-off, 15 minutes on the clock. Pushes it forward for Austin. He gets into the offensive zone again and gets turned around. Puck comes free out to neutral. Lewis turns it around, plays it up the near boards. Austin sweeping it into the offensive zone, Guillaume chasing, and kept in the offensive end. Austin throws it to the end boards. Really picks it up behind their net, throws it not out of the zone. Guillaume keeping it in. Center into our zone. Wide of the net, off the end boards. Puck ends up on top of the net. And we got a whistle. 14:09 left in the first period. Bam taking the face off. Slot, far boards. Chips it off the far boards. Shot really in the same way Charlie. Picks up the loose puck. Pushed up the end boards. Turned around at the blue line. Greeley brings it in. Puck to the end boards and sends it out for neutral. Speedy pressuring at their blue line. Greeley skates it around the bottom. Bam. Walks in front, a shot and a save by Charlie. And Boomer throws it down the ice. Goaltender touches it, so no icing. 13:10 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Greeley skating to the blue line. Neutral. Nice pump check by Bam. Colin picking up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Pass up to Bright. Tips it in the offensive zone. Henrik trying to get a shot off. Doesn't quite get it towards the net, tied up in the corner. Thrown in front. Defender blocks it and skates it out to neutral. And skates into Arizona. Backhand shot. Saved by Charlie. Off the edge. Pushes Charlie out of the crease. And Greeley was able to put it in to make it 1-0 with 12:19 left in the first period. Unfortunate. Go on the face-off again. Henrik turns it around off the far boards. Skates in the offensive zone. Pushed right. His shot blocked into the near corner. Noah tying up the player, coming around behind the net. Comes free. Greeley skates it back behind their own net. Henrik breaking up the play. Lewis pushing the puck to the near corner. Tries to get it out front. Greeley with the steal. Skates out to neutral. Lewis knocked the puck away. Over to Henrik. Henrik skates in the offensive zone. A shot goes wide up the far boards. Keeping it in the offensive zone. Really turns it around, jumps it all the way down the ice. whistle. What's going on, bud?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I saw her. Nothing's gotten that word yet. I can't tell.
Bam on the face-off, wins it back for Nick. Long shot, blocked in front. Puck comes free. Bam keeping it in the offensive zone. It's pushed over to the far boards. Anderson behind up there, net. Trying to get it out front. Coming through the neutral zone with a shot, that's saved by Charlie. Bam pushing it back out of our zone. Really turns it around into our zone. Lewis picks it up. Sends it through neutral and serves around to the blue line. Guillaume sends it deep into the offensive zone. Previous gets behind our net. Out, and Boomer passes back for Bryant. Bryant passes up for Bam. Tipped into the offensive end. Austin picks up the loose puck. Throws it around the inboards. Guillaume brings it off the boards. And it's sent back up the far boards. Bam with the steal. Walks out in front of the long shot, tipped over the net. Guillaume throws it towards the net. Save the goaltender. Nice setup. Nice shot by Guillaume. Austin. Got saved by the goaltender with 9:15 left in the first period. Off again, really controls. Kept in the offensive zone. Ball throws it wide of the net, comes to Speedy. Throws it in front, not able to get a shot up. Puck comes to the far corner and sent down the ice. They say no icing. Bryant picks it up in their inboards. Pass it up to Colin at the blue line. Colin skating through neutral to the offensive end. It out of the corner. Pass across to Boomer. Kept in the offensive end. Going down behind their net. He throws it along the far boards again. Boomer keeping in the offensive end. Greeley with the steal. Sends it back out to neutral. Bryant picking it up. Has a poke check away in our zone. Bryant picks it back up. Out to neutral. In the offensive zone, has it blocked. He turns it around. Skating through neutral into our zone. A shot and a pass. Takes grip. And he got it. Greeley player arguing that the ref is in the way. I don't think the ref is going to change the call because it was his fault. So Greeley's over the box for 2 minutes. We'll have a power play. It's 7:28 left in the first period. Why did they stop the clock? Pretty good. Bam on the face-off. Henrik pass back to Lewis. Long shot blocked. Hit Henrik. I don't think he was expecting that. Greeley picks up the puck, throws it down the ice. There's no icing. Until Charlie. Lewis skating out from behind our net. Henrik dumps it into the offensive zone. And he's skating from behind our own net. Neutral. Goes wide. Nick picks it up. Up the near boards, pass up to Bam. Bam skating through center into the offensive zone. Shot goes wide. Nick keeps him in the offensive zone. Gets taken down and puck pushed out to neutral. And picking it up, regrouping in the center ice. Skating in the offensive zone. Backhand shot. Their sweeps to the side. Greeley picks up the loose puck in the corner. Skates out to neutral. 50 seconds left in the power play. Greeley with another shot. Saved by Charlie. Rebound goes up into the netting, so we get a whistle with 6:09 left in the first period. 39 seconds left in the power play. On the face-off, moves it to Austin. Skates it up neutral, skating through neutral ice in the offensive zone, throws it on goal, a stick save. Guillaume pressuring into the goaltender, and then we get a whistle. Guillaume gets taken down after the whistle. That's why it's Noah. 3 seconds left in the power play. And they're going to the box for roughing. So as one penalty expires, the other will start. It should start with 3 players on the ice. They'll gain 1 once they drop the puck. Austin on the face-off. We're waiting. Okay, now we got a thumbs up, I guess. So Austin on the face-off. Hands it back for Bryant. His shot saved by the goaltender. Kept in the offensive zone, moving throws it to the far corner. Guillaume brings it off the board, throws it on goal, and a goal! Snuck in near post. Guillaume ties it up at 1 with 5:10 left in the first period. So it'll be 5-on-5. They still have the penalty in the clock. Look for that. Nice steal at the blue line. Now keeping in the offensive zone. Really sends it out. Shoot the icing. They'll come back down to their zone for a face-off with 4:30 left in the first period. Now, why there are 5 volunteers, quote-unquote volunteers in the penalty box, I don't know. Austin on the face-off. Bryant sends it to the end boards. Release gets out from behind. Nice job. Guillaume. Now we're going to the box for tripping. I did not see that. Guillaume going to the box for tripping. Feels like a generous call. So 3:48 left in the first. We will have 2-minute penalty kill. Austin getting a lengthy explanation. Man on the face-off, really controls. Lost the handle. Lewis picks it up, throws it down the ice. Bounces off the end boards. Really regrouping behind their own net. Going out of their zone. Lost the handle again. Lewis chips it back up to neutral. Man tying up the player. Off the rear boards, Van picks it up, skates it to the blue, gets a check. Puck comes free in the neutral zone. Greeley turns around, skates through center, trips up over his own player. Van with a poke check, throws the puck down the ice, just wide of the net. 1:03 left in the penalty kill. neutral. Hyland sends it right back out of our zone. Bam harassing in the neutral zone. Really not able to control the puck, dumps it into our zone. Hyland picks it up, sends it off a stick into the crowd. 2:22 left in the first period, 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Children fighting over the puck in the stands. Face off in the neutral zone. Speedy on the face off. 15 seconds left in the kill. Wins it goes up. Bryant sends it off a Greeley player to Speedy. Speedy dumps it in the offensive zone. Comes off the inboards right into the crease. Pushing the play wide. Walks out the front. Nice shot and a save by Charlie. Going towards the goal. Pad save by Charlie again. We're back to 5-on-5. Speedy sends it out of our end into the offensive zone. Noah pressuring along our end boards. Turns around, scanning out to neutral. Into our zone. Shot through the net. Boomer sends it to the near corner. Pushing up the near boards. Gets thrown to the slot. Zeke keeping the player away from the puck. To the near corner. Centering pass blocked by Noah. Boomer picks up the loose puck, throws it out to the neutral zone. Greeley turns it around at their blue line. Skating into our zone. Breaking up the play. Going off to the side of the net. And out in front again, and Boomer sends it down the ice. We'll be icing with 30 seconds left on the clock. See if we get another face-off before that time runs off. I have my doubts. Bam on the face-off. That's it for Lewis. Tipped into the offensive zone. His time will expire. So one period down, we'll go to the second, tied at 1. Okay, we switched ends, 15 minutes on the clock. Tied at 1, Bam taking the face off. Austin gets it to the blue line. Greeley sends it back up to neutral. Bam regains the puck momentarily. Lewis swipes it away from the Greeley player. Bam chips it and it goes out of play. We'll go face off in the neutral zone. Why is it going into our I disagree. Should be in the neutral zone. I guess they're not going to ask me. Face off. Comes to Boomer. He throws it to the blue line, but Greeley keeps it in our zone. Greeley keeps it in. The shot and the save by Charlie. He hangs on the 14 minutes left on the clock in the second period. Lewis off the face-off, sends it into the neutral zone, has a full check away. Dumped into our zone. Bam back to the puck. Nixon's off the side of the net. Bam digs forward along the near boards. Comes out and a shot saved by Charlie. And picks up the puck along the far boards. Skating in the offensive zone, by the net. Takes it off the boards. Comes back to Austin. Steps around the defender to the front of the net, off the post, and into the netting. The face off, and there's 13 minutes left in the second period. Face off. Sends it around the inwards. Speedy plays it out on the far corner. Goes in the front. Hyland picks up the puck. Turn on shot. Locked in front. Wasn't sure where it went. And throws it off the far boards. Speedy pushes it to the end boards. Bryant keeps it in the offensive zone. Turn on shot. Over the net. Bounce back. Another shot from Bryant. Shot from Cullen. Goaltender. Keeping the ball out of the net. Picking that puck up, tries to get out to the slot. Ball with a shot off the skate, out into the netting again. 1:05 left in the second period, still 1-1. Taking the face off. Comes out for Bryant. Throws it towards the net. Blocked and sent down the ice. It'll be icing with 11:28 left in the second period. On the face-off again. Into our zone. A backhand shot goes behind the net. Loose puck gets it out to neutral. It's turned around and run into our zone. Blocking pass. Greeley struggling to keep it in, and Hyland lifted the stick. Was able to regain the loose puck. Skates in the offensive zone around the defender. Lost the handle. Wraparound attempt. A save on the goaltender. Rebound to the center. Off the far boards, all the way down the ice for icing with 10:22 left in the second period. And on the face-off. Nick, whose shot did escape, comes in the near boards. Greeley picks it up. Across the neutral zone. Brought into our end, and long shot is wide, bouncing into the near boards. Around, all the way down for the other goaltender. Greeley picks it up. Skating behind the net. Nice step by Lewis, brings it off the far boards. Centering pass and escape. Skates it out. the puck out of the near corner, pushes it up the near boards. Turnout shot from that point, and Charlie with the save. He hangs on with 9 minutes left in the second period. 9:05 left. Face-off again. Really wins it, sends it out to the neutral zone. Great working in their zone. Back into our end. A long shot. Pad save by Charlie. Boomer sweeps it out to neutral. Loose in their zone. Austin chasing the puck and taking a shot. Brings it back out of their zone, skating into ours. Nice poke check by Boomer. Pushing the puck in near boards. Thrown one to the side of the net. Bryant picks up the puck behind our net, skates out. Between the circles, out to neutral. Throws off the far boards for beyond. Trying to get control. Greeley brings it back out of their zone, playing it through neutral. Center pass and shot, and pad save by Charlie. Sent down the ice into the icing. Once again, with 7:38 left in the second period. Face tied up in the slot. Bam pushing the puck out to neutral and through center into the offensive zone. And a shot, and a save on the goaltender, hangs on. 6:58 left in the second period. Bam on the face-off again. For Speedy, a shot and goal! Put a top shelf over the shoulder to give your Jags a 1-goal lead with 6:30 left in the second period. Bam on the face-off again. Loose, comes out to Lewis. Pass up for Speedy, tips it forward. Greeley picks it up at their blue line. And their pass missed, bounces down to Charlie. He pushes it back up for Lewis. He sends it off the ref's skate. Greeley keeps it in our zone. Chipped over the net. Out from behind. Save by Charlie. Here comes three out all the way down the ice for icing. Go on the face-off. Far corner. Really not able to handle the puck. Comes out to neutral. Henrik with a poke check. Noah following up. Henrik picks up the loose puck at center. It's taken away. Comes back to Bryant. Stick goes around two. Almost a third defenseman. In our zone. Boomer ties up the player on the boards. Puck's still in our end. Down front, and a shot, and a pad save. Two pad saves. Henrik picks up the loose puck on the top of the slot. Zeke swoops it out of our zone and dumps it down on the ice. Really playing it in their end. The player in the corner. pushing after the whistle. Nothing to get excited about. 3:54 left in the second period. Bam taking the face off. Really throws it down the ice. Say no icing. Right, tied up the player. We're able to throw the puck off the far boards out to neutral. It's getting into our zone. Back down front. Shot. Greeley ties it at 2 with 3 minutes left in the second period. Face off, and just puts the puck, checks it back out to neutral. Dumps it into the offensive zone. Austin fighting for the puck in the corner. Greeley comes out with it, skating through the boards. Nice poke check by Bam. Puck from forward, and Greeley brings it into our zone. This one throws it off the near boards. Keeping it in our zone. Only icing. 2:10 left in the second period. No on the face-off. Long shot wide, bouncing at the far boards. Holland tying up the player along the far boards. Holland pushing the puck towards the blue line. Speedy sweeps it out. Holland picks it up. Check back. Lewis picking it up on the fly along the far boards into the offensive zone. He walks in, hands on the shot, picks it back up behind the net. Really throws it to the corner. They throw it off the near boards. For icing with a minute left in the second period. Go on the face-off. Turnaround shot from Speedy, saved by the goaltender. Brings it out in the near corner behind their own net. Up the far boards. Nice poke check by Lewis, slowing the player down. Noah picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone, skating in the offensive zone. Nice shot into the glove of the goaltender. Got the face off. Well, there's only 14 seconds left on the clock. This pace, we're not going to get there before the opponent's hands. So we go to the third period, tied, but 2-2. 12 minutes on the clock. Bam taking the face off. Pushes it forward into the offensive zone. It's trying to run with the blue line. Dumped into our zone. We're back to play the puck off the end boards. Returning behind our net. Pass up for Guillaume. Pass back to Boomer and tipped up for Bam. Chips it out to neutral for Boomer. Pushes it up the far boards in the offensive zone. Walking a shot over the net. Bryant sends it back to the near corner. Lost the handle and Greeley sends it down the ice. Riley to make a save. Push the puck out to neutral. Van picks it up at center ice. Skating into the offensive zone. Comes out of the corner. A shot and a save by the goaltender. Loose in front. In the skates. Young with a shot. Comes out for Bryant. The shot goes over the net. Beyond another shot and a save, and the goaltender covers to keep it 2-2 with 10:54 left in the third period. On the face-off. Turnaround shot blocked in front. Henrik with the hook. Here's the free puck. Shot blocked. Comes back to Henrik. Tries to throw it in front. Really steals. Goes it off the glass. Into our zone. Charlie touched it. And they blew the whistle for icing. I'm not sure what just happened. Noah taking the face off. Puck is free. Into their zone. Sends it back out to neutral. Noah ties up the player. Sends it back to Nick. And pushes it forward. Austin picks it up at center ice. Skating into the offensive zone. Drops it to the end boards. Really brings it off the boards. Into our zone. Nice poke check by Lewis. Picks it up into the zone again. Lewis picks it up. Pass across for Nick. Sends it up for Henrik at the far boards. Skates in the offensive zone. Unintentional drop pass. Nick sends it towards the ice, or towards the net, and it's blocked. Picks it up in the neutral zone. Lewis dumps it back into the offensive end. Lewis keeps it in the offensive zone, throws it around the end boards. Henrik with the hook. And Greeley skates through neutral into our zone. Shot over the net. In our zone. Nope. Squirts out to neutral. Nice poke check by Bam. Picks up the loose puck in their zone, walks in, and a shot over the net. It's up to forwards, Hyland keeping in the offensive end. That's a poke check away in the corner. Sent up for Nick, and his shot blocked. And really sends it down the ice. Icing. 8:50 left in the third period. Still tied 2-2. Sock gets in front. Smith not even get a shot off. The puck comes free to Colin. It's taken away and brought through neutral. Colin with the steal, neutral ice. He turns around, skates in the offensive zone. Goes wide. Bryant throws it back to the corner for Speedy. Throws it back out to the slot for Colin. It's taken away. He's getting out of their zone. 8:15 left in the third period. Good to see. And it looks like Bryant is being sent to the locker room. Didn't show any hand signals, so I'm not sure what the official call was.
Okay, then shake it off.
So we will have a 2-minute penalty kill. Calling on the face-off. Check by Boomer. Greeley regains the puck and Blue sends it to the corner. Sends it behind our net. Centering pass hit escape. Almost picks it up. Not able to get out of the zone. Regains it and then throws it down the ice. It's tipped. No icing. And it's a penalty kill, so no icing. 1:30 left in the penalty kill. Greeley skating through neutral into our zone. Nice poke check by Nick. Boards. Kept in our zone now. Sent off the near boards. Just reach over near boards. Around the front. Hyland slapped at it, got it out of the zone. Turns it around in the neutral zone, skating into our end. Nick forces it through the near boards. Skates in, steals the puck. His clearing attempt hits Speedy. Speedy sends it down the ice. 44 seconds left in the penalty kill. Colin chases the puck into their end. Brings it out of the corner, out in front. With 3 players on him. Puck comes free to the far corner. Really brings it out into neutral. Skating into our zone. Boomer with a long stick keeping it going on ball. Really trying to bring it out front and push the puck back to the corner. 15 seconds left in the corner. Long shot and stick save by Sherman. Thrown back in front. Goes to the far boards. Hyland with a nice pro check, keeping him from getting a shot off. Another shot, a save by Sherman. Boomer sends it to the far corner. And the penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5. Zeke pushes the puck up the far boards. Comes back for Bam. Skates out to neutral. Pushed along the boards. And really steals the puck. Out to neutral. And brought back into our zone. And there's a whistle. And number 14's going to the box. For interference is my guess. Check in the back. So we'll go on the power play with 5:45 left in the third period. Sending him off. Clearly they didn't want things to get out of hand. So it's 2-2, both teams with the player ejected. Separate instances. Turnaround shot and a save with the goaltender. He hangs on. Noah with a shot. Another face-off. Austin on the face-off. Towards the goal. Blocked. Around the boards. Nick picks it up along the far boards. Pass up for Henrik. Skates into the offensive zone. In their corner. Austin digging for it. Trying to get it out front. Henrik with a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Noah. His shot just goes just wide. With the puck cut in the circle and shot blocked. Goes off the hand boards. Noah picks it up, tries to throw it out front. Goes to the near corner. Thrown up the near boards. Lewis keeps it in the zone. Throws it right at the net. Noah trying to get it out front. Austin throws it back to Noah. Noah with a shot. Tipped to the near corner and thrown it out to the blue line, but Boomer keeps it in. Turnaround shot from Noah, blocked. Puck comes to Lewis, throws it towards the net, a bad save. Henrik with a shot, thrown towards the net. Henrik towards the net. I don't know if Noah got it tipped in, but it bounced over the pad to give your Jags a 1-goal lead with 4:37 left in the third period. Judging by the Selly line, it looks like Henrik's goal. And he says, yeah, I scored a goal and done. Speedy taking the face-off. I'm not sure who got that goal, actually. It could have been Noah, it could have been Henrik. I'll check game sheets after. Off the face-off, Greeley skates into our zone. Long shot over the net. Bouncing up the far boards. Turning it up. Pushing it up the far boards. Really keeping it in the zone. Speedy digging at it. It's thrown up and kept in our zone. Really walks out front. A shot and a save by Charlie. He hangs on. 4:12 left in the third period. Still have the penalty on the clock. I'm not sure why. It is 5-on-5. On the face-off. Sends it to Bam. Bam sends it out to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Really fighting with each other for the puck. Got in front of shot blocked to the near boards. Really skates it behind our net. Going to bring it out in front. That shot goes wide. Boomer trying to get it out of the zone. It gets set to the far corner. Nice drop by Bam, stealing the puck. Skating out to neutral, into the offensive zone. Down front, backhand shot goes wide. Guillaume trying to get towards the front. Really turns around, skating out the far board. Out of the zone. Austin pushing it wide. Shot, bad save by Charlie. Puck comes to along the far boards and he throws it down the ice. Arms in the air, the icing. 3:10 left in the third period. 3:09. Jags with a 1-goal lead. Looked like another insurance goal. Calling on the face-off. Lewis picks it up. Gets to the far corner. Pass to the far boards. Really seals it over the far boards. Henrik with another shot and a save by Charlie. He hangs on. Another face-off with 2:56 left in the third period. on the face-off again. It's it over for Nick, who sends it up the far boards. Turns around and thrown in front, tipped wide. There's a whistle. Trip. I looked at the ESPN update for the Avs game and completely missed it. Somebody's going to the box. Lewis is going to the box for tripping. 246 left in the third period. Out on the face-off. Austin getting another lengthy explanation from the ref. Patient ref. Pushing the puck forward. Gets it out to neutral. Turns it around neutral zone. Whistle, they're offsides. 2:36 left in the third. 1:51 left in the penalty kill. Avs up 2-1 over the Philadelphia at the end of the first. Ball on the face-off. Throws it to the far boards. Playing the puck into our zone. Great pass. Shot is wide. One in front. No. Then picks it up, throws it down the ice. 1:26 left in the penalty kill. And that'll be a tripping call. So 1:19 left in the first penalty. Be 5-on-3 for 1:19. 2:04 left in the third period. Speedy taking the face off. And it looks like we have taken our timeout to strategize. Quick timeout. Speedy will take the face off. Again, 1:19 to 5-on-3. The face off. Rams throws the puck all the way down the ice. Plays it off the end boards. Skating out of their zone. Nice poke check by Cam. He throws it off the boards down the ice. Why was there a whistle? face off again.
Right, come on, Jack! Keep it up!
Gets it back to Boomer. Throws it up towards it. Way down the ice. They're stopping it behind their net. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Greeley skating to the zone. Push to the side of net, to the side. Face off in Arizona. 21 seconds left for the penalty kill. Taking the face off again. He throws it to the blue line. Out. Charlie another shot and a save by Charlie. Greeley with their shot blocked by Boomer. 15 seconds left. Goal and another save by Charlie. Greeley trying to bring it out front. Bam with the steal throws it off the far boards. Not out of the zone. 5 seconds left. The shot and the bounce. Penalty has expired. There's a whistle. We will have a one-man disadvantage. And they're sending Bam to the box for cross-checking. We're back to 5-on-3 for 43 seconds. Finish the game. Speedy on the face-off. Into the offensive zone. Around one last defender sends it back out to the neutral zone. 30 seconds left in the game. Greeley walking into our zone. Nice poke check. Making up the play. Regrouping. Long shot and a pad save by Charlie. Boomer sends it to the far boards. It's pinned up the far boards. And Speedy not able to get out of the zone. 10 seconds left in the game. A shot. Greeley ties it up. 8 seconds left in the clock. 2 and 10 left in the second. Run on. Bullshit! Comes out of the box. He'll be shorthanded for 4 seconds. Comes back to Lewis. He throws it down the ice. The icing. They're on the. We're shorthanded. There's no icing.
What now?
They only let 1 second run off. Very curious to see what the explanation is on this. Because it does not make sense the way that they're doing this. They're running. They ran 5 seconds off the clock. It makes even less sense. Whatever. Speedy on the face up. 3 seconds left in the game. Holland kicks it to Speedy and throws it in. Tying this game in a tie. Guys usually aren't that bad. Just leaves a bitter taste in the mouth. Our next game is next weekend, I believe, on Sunday. Evening time. Or the location. I think it's at home. But until then, we'll have a handshake line. And if I don't don't talk to you before. Have a happy holidays. Thanks everybody. Go Jags.